Okay, we're gonna get this party started in just a moment. Let me make sure everything is set up on my end. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to day 11 of the 21-day content challenge. I am so excited and glad that you guys are here on this morning. I hope that you all can hear me. Let me do this real quick. I hope that you guys can hear me on this morning. I just want to double check to make sure that you all are able to hear me as I am navigating through several devices right now. So just give me a little moment. But yeah, we are here and live on this morning. So again, good morning, everybody. Good morning. So glad to have you all here on day 11 of our 21-day content challenge. My name is Sharisa T. I am the visionary of I Teach I Coach LLC, where I get the power and the privilege to educate, motivate, encourage, equip, and empower you guys to walk in your God-given assignment. I am on a mission to help you guys change your thinking about content challenge in social media. So the reason I am doing this challenge is because a lot of people who I'm very connected with, they are a little social media shy. They do not like social media, and it's not something that they would like to do. And so I am allowing them to go on this 21-day challenge just to kind of break their fears of social media, to kind of get them in the habit of posting and crushing this content game on social media. So for the last 10 days, I've had the honor to share tips, tricks, systems, and tools that I use to put in place to help me post and do things on social media. And so I've had the honor to do that for the last 10 days, and you are on day 11. If you click play to this video, thank you so much for joining, but I do have a request of you. I have a request of you. So once this video is done, you can go into the bottom and you'll be able to find two things. First thing you'll find is a link to a Google form. That Google form is something I need for you to make sure that you have filled out. It's going to be a way for me to send you the notes and things that I'm sending out to everybody daily, with all different types of information that I've shared. So if you are joining for the first time, if you're joining for the first time and you missed all of the other content, it's so important that you get on the actual email list so that I will continue to send those things out to you, and you can get the previous PDF and files that I've sent. The second thing I want you to do, if you are using Facebook, please join the Facebook group. I am putting in different information as far as like polls and surveys and getting more information kind of to help guide the rest of our time together over the next few days. We are on day 11 of this challenge, and I'm just so excited that we've made it this far. Like, you all have been really doing some things and crushing this content, and you guys have been putting some things out there. So I'm so excited that you all are taking this challenge seriously, and you guys are putting in the work. So let me just say this. If you started the challenge and for whatever reason you feel like you have gotten off, or something kind of got you off your game for the last couple of days, no worry. Come on, let's encourage the people. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. Just pick yourself back up again and make sure that you guys are doing the homework and just go back and watch the content. That's why this is streamed on YouTube, so that you will always have a reference to this video. There's also a playlist, and I think I've been sending that playlist link. And so you'll be able to just go back and I've made every video that I've done on a playlist link. So you can just go back and save that playlist, and you can go back from day one to up until the ending of this challenge. Another thing I would like for you guys to do is to make sure that if you've been posting for a while, you should now be posting twice a day. If you go back to the very first, good morning, Letitia. If you go back to the very first video that I did, I told you how I use Meta for Facebook and Instagram. And so Meta helps me schedule content. And so now, if you've put that system and that structure in place, whether you have a Facebook group or a Facebook, a Facebook business page or an IG business page, you should be able to schedule your content. And so now you should be posting twice a day. Come on, I will post at least twice a day. As we continue to go up, maybe in a couple of days, I'm going to start boosting it up to 3, because now you should be planning your content out, what you want to post on social media. So if you have not done that, this is your extra boost for this particular week, to go ahead and boost that up to 2 posts a day. And then probably about Thursday, we'll start going up to 3, because we are almost at the end of this challenge, and I'm so excited. Now, even though this challenge is just 21 days, I do want to share with you that I have challenged you guys to continue to go for 90. Why is that so important? When you're going for 90 days, once you've done something for 90 days, if you do something for 30 days, it's like it has become a habit, right? And so if you extend this challenge to 90 days, you will consistently start putting this a part of your DNA. It's a part of your makeup now, and you will continue to post long after this challenge is completed. This is how I actually got into social media posting consistently. I was put on a 90-day challenge, and I had to pick what I wanted to do. And for 90 days, I wanted to schedule something that on my social media sites. And once I started doing it, after like that second month, it was like, okay, it was a routine for me. I knew that I was going to create content. I knew that I was going to put some things out there. So something was dropping on my social media every day for 90 days. Now, I'm not going to go live for 90 days. I'm only doing this for 21. So if you are like, well, what I'm going to do after on day 22, you can use the calendar that I sent out to you guys and just do the same thing over and over and over again, but change up the content. I told you another time on the video, I know that a lot of you guys have old content in your phone that all you need to do is go back and start resharing it, repurpose your old content. One of the biggest things that I use in my cell phone is the notes section. I have sermons, I've had notes and things that I've posted, that I've talked about at different events, quotes. Oh my goodness, so many things that are inside of my phone that I haven't put out there. Or if I did put it out there, it was so long ago. So repurpose that old content, repurpose your old photos, repurpose all of those things. Another thing too, I know I have a lot of screenshots in my phone. I see a cool quote or a picture or something on IG or something somewhere, and I screenshot it and I keep it in my phone. I can go back and start posting those things. So for those of you who are like, what am I going to do on day 22? You're going to do the same thing that we started on day 1, but with new content. And then you want to start making sure that you're posting 3 times a day and doing the other things that I've asked you guys to do over this 21-day challenge. But somebody say today, we're going to kind of like help you guide out a marketing plan. So if you watched the live yesterday, I strategically told you how to plan out a PR campaign. And a PR campaign is basically structured to a particular thing, a particular item or a particular event. It's strictly for that. But when you think about a marketing plan is kind of like your visibility plan for your business, your visibility plan for your book, your visibility plan for your ministry. Like, what is it that you're going to do to make yourself visible? And so I'm going to, if you got the email this morning, you should have received this, but I'm going to strictly just go through it very quickly, and we're going to be on about our day. I know a lot of you are getting ready for work. A lot of you have other things that you are doing. And so I don't want you to overextend my welcome. So I'm going to drop these off and keep pushing. Okay, so a marketing plan is basically overall. What are you going to do overall to raise awareness about your business, your service, your product, or your ministry? The first thing you want to do is post. That's what we've been talking about, right? You want to post at least 3 times a day. Now, I like to start y'all off slow, so that's why I said do at least one, but it's time to boost it up a little bit. So you want to post at least 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. Morning, noon, and night. It's good to spread it out and make sure that it's not back to back. That way you can work the algorithms in the morning, the algorithms in the afternoon, and the algorithms in the night. So you want to make sure that you are doing that. And why is this so important? The more you post, the more you build up your algorithm and your visibility. And another thing we talked about is making sure that you're interacting on the post. So if someone comments, if someone likes or loves or say something back, you heart it, you love it, you talk back to those people, make time to do that. It's so important that you make a connection. Even though I know you say, oh, it's just Facebook, but you're making connections. And the more you connect with your people, the more that they will connect with you, and the more that they will interact with you online or in person or whatever you're doing. So posting is a part of your plan. Now, where you're going to post is really up to you. One of the things I told you is to find your lane. And I can be transparent and say, I just post and I show up everywhere. I put it everywhere. I'm now getting to LinkedIn. I'm going to start posting on LinkedIn more because I do know that is a real thing and people are really on there. And so it's good for you to have different platforms and just to kind of see which ones that you want to work the most. Again, Facebook is the platform that I work the most, but I do post on IG. I do post on Twitter or X, and I am now starting to post on LinkedIn. So find your platform and work it. Come on, put that in the chat. Find your platform and work it. Work it, work it, work it. The next thing you want to do for a marketing plan is to develop hashtags. So if you have a business, a ministry, a book, a service, it needs its own hashtag. On top of some of the more popular hashtags that is for your industry. So some of the most popular hashtags, let me see what this is, for your industry. So you will probably want to Google. You may want to Google, hold on, y'all, I got so much going on right here. Let me do this real quick. Okay, you may want to Google hashtags for prayer ministry or hashtags for business owners, and some people say it's not relevant, but I think it is, because what I've learned, especially on Instagram, is that people follow hashtags. And if you have a hashtag connected to a post, and you've been looking for people look at different posts that's under a hashtag, and you never know who can actually find your content by posting a hashtag. When you post a hashtag, you want to make sure that hashtag that there's no spaces in between the hashtag and no symbols or characters. It's just all words together. Don't put any spaces in the words. Hashtag and put the word all together. So if it's hashtag business, it's just going to be hashtag business. If it's hashtag I teach, I coach, it's going to be hashtag I teach, I coach, no spaces in between. Make it look like one word. And I promise you, your content can reach further if you use those. Now, there are people who do what I call hashtag overload. So they have all these different hashtags on there because hashtags was a real thing to kind of help boost your posts to get more reach. You don't really have to do those kind of things now, but I do think it's very strategic for you to put hashtags that go with your post because it is a thing. People follow them, right? So you want to make sure you're posting 3 times a day. Use some hashtags, brand your ministry, brand your event, brand your product, and use it each and every time. I promise you, make up your own hashtag that goes along with your business, your ministry, your book, your product, your service, right? The next thing you want to do is use platforms that help you schedule posts. Going back to Meta, you can schedule posts for on Meta for Facebook and IG. You don't have to worry about posting in the moment. That's the perks of having a business page. There are some other social media sites that I have heard of over the years that helps you post, schedule content. For example, there are some called Social Mention, Hootsuite, and Tweet Reach. Now, I have personally never used these, but these are just resources that I heard are available if you're looking to schedule content. Also, too, I told you guys about a thing that I use called MailChimp. Whenever I send email marketing campaigns out to my email subscribers, they also go on to my social media platforms. It's an easy setup thing that you want to do. So make sure that you are doing that as well. The next thing you want to make sure that you're doing in your marketing plan is making sure that you're using great photos. Somebody put in the chat, branding is everything. Branding is everything. Good morning, you guys. Branding is everything. You want to make sure that you're branding yourself and you're taking good quality photos. You can use Canva. I'm going to shout Canva out. I think I need to get some stock in there. Like, every business owner needs Canva. Every business owner needs Canva. And so I'm going to shout them out till the wheels fall off, because all of my stuff, if you're a part of my email list and you're seeing those graphics and things that I'm sending out to you guys on this challenge, all of that has been created through Canva, and it is the best $12.99 that I pay every month for the pro account. And in actuality, sometimes you don't really need the pro account. I really just start doing this pro account thing because it gives me a lot of more images, but you really don't have to have that. And I have not had that pro account very long. I think I started using pro maybe around this time last year. So you want to make sure that you're using high quality, great photos. So there's a way that you can take a good selfie, and then you can crop out everything else around you and put it to different backgrounds. You can make all kinds of cool things that go along with your business, your brand, your service, or your product, just so that you can have great content to post. Now, this is just your plan on marketing. So you want to make, if you are, let's say if you're a content creator, there are so many people out here on Instagram that gives you free game on how to create dope content. I recently just started following this guy on IG, and I cannot think of his name right now, but he places his camera and his phone in all these weird little places, and he creates like the best photos. Like, it's unreal. Like, he had something, the phone was stuck to the door or something, and so he was walking up and it took like still shots of him. I mean, just all kind, and this is stuff that's free. But here's the thing, it goes back to what I told you guys about social media. If you don't use social media as a tool, you will get consumed with liking and loving different content that your friends and your family is doing versus using it as a learning tool. I get on social media, I'm learning. I'm looking at other people who are doing some things And they're helping because there is a lot of free game out there. We just got to take the time and look at it. So make sure that you have great pictures and photos. Now, if you want to get professional shots done, totally fine. Professional shots is a great thing for your marketing tool. You can use those branded headshots. Yeah. Get those branded pictures done and keep them fresh and updated and relevant to where you are today, and make sure that you are using this content. The last thing I want to share with you guys about, y'all, I'm sorry, my voice is a little raspy. I don't know what's going on. I think I do know what's going on, but anyway, my voice is a little raspy, so just bear with me. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is making a list. So on your marketing plan, you want to make sure that you list out places and spaces where you can show up. Who podcast can you get on? What blog can you do a guest write up about, or magazine article? Where can you show up to talk about your product? Make a list of that on your marketing plan. I know X, Y, and Z has a podcast. I can go to the radio station. I can go to the news station. Like, write all of those things out. Make a list of places that you want to show up. And then as you show up and you do those things, then you mark it off on your marketing plan. Yep, I went here. Yep, I did that. Yep, I went on this blog. Yep, I wrote for this article. This is a plan. And so whenever I tell you guys to plan, it always has to do with writing. So if you have not wrote the vision and made it plain, then it's just in your mind, and you just put all this stuff in your mind. It doesn't really make it plain until you write it out on paper. You need to take the time to plan this stuff out. Just like the PR campaign is basically for a particular event, service, or product that you're getting ready to launch. This visibility or marketing plan is for your brand as a whole, not just for a particular thing. And you need to put it out on paper so that you can run with the vision, so that you can run with what it is that you say you want to do. And you can go back and measure, did I do this? Did I go to this platform? Have I did this? You make that thing plan. You go back and say, am I posting? Before we say, oh, this is not working, have you done what you said you was going to do? Are you showing up like you say that you want to show up? Are you posting daily? Have you took the time? Are your photos and everything intact? Like, have you gone to this podcast? Now, if you've done everything on your marketing plan list and it's still not working, then yeah, we need to go back to the drawing board and see what we need to do. But if 9 times out of 10 is not working because we didn't work the plan. Either you wrote the plan and you didn't work the whole plan. You didn't show up. You didn't get on any blogs. You didn't do any podcasts. You didn't reach out to people. Like, you got to get visible. That's the whole purpose of this challenge, is for you to start gaining visibility so that people can know what you do, what you have, what you're offering. And so that's why I took the time to say, hey, this is how you're going to make your marketing plan. You need to make sure you're posting daily. Know where you're posting. You need to have hashtags. It ain't that important, but it is a little bit. Use time to schedule the post. Make sure that you are scheduling posts so you won't have to keep doing this over and over and over in the middle of your day. And then I hear, well, I don't have time, or I'm not doing this. But if you put structures and systems in place, you can work this content. You can work your plan the way you've written it out on paper. I think it's so important that we do that, you guys, and we will start seeing greater results. Greater and greater results. So this is a sample marketing plan. Is not actually written all the way in stone, but these are just key points that you want to write down on your plan. Your plan is not going to look like my plan. I may be posting daily on Facebook and IG. You may be posting daily on Facebook, IG, and TikTok, or you may only be posting on TikTok. Work your lane. When it says about hashtags, write out those hashtags for your business, your book, your product, your service, your ministry. Write them on paper. And every time you post, use those. If you're going to use sites that's going to help you schedule, by all means, Everybody under the sound of my voice should be using Meta. Or if you have a Facebook group, you should be scheduling posts. You can create the post and hit the little calendar to schedule it to come out whenever you want to. This is not hard, you guys. You just got to do the work. You got to do the work. Show up. Where are you going to show up? Whose platform can you get on to talk about your stuff? Who's doing? And the crazy thing, and I said this before, I feel like saying it again. There's so many people out there who offer free things. Now, sometimes you do have to pay to get on people's platform. I mean, it is what it is. I know somebody who, if you want to speak at the event, it's like $500. Sometimes it's $1,000. I mean, I got people on here who can testify. I'm not telling the story. Like, this is real deal. There are people who charge you to get on their platform, but there are a lot of people who don't. There are a lot of people who don't. And when those opportunities come, we don't take them because we're not ready or we're afraid. And I'm like, no. We're gonna have to come out of this spirit of fear, and it's time to get visible, do the work to get what you need. Okay, so that's all I'm going to share about content, not content planning. I've already done that. Marketing planning. And I want to share with you your homework for today. I see you guys home. What's up? Letitia and Capricia, I see you guys. Listen, your homework for today, I'm excited about this one. So if y'all have not read the calendar, today you are creating a reel. Oh my goodness. Today you're going to create a reel and post it. Now, this is one of the easiest things to do. So the other day, so I have Snapchat. I love Snapchat. First, the filters are amazing, but Snapchat allows you to record. So I got on Snapchat and I recorded a video. God put it on my heart, and I said, well, I'm going to record a video. It was like, maybe it wasn't even a minute long. It probably was like 35 seconds long. I don't even know, but it wasn't a minute, I don't think. I recorded it on Snapchat. I didn't post it on Snapchat, but I downloaded to my phone and I posted as a reel on Facebook, and I think I did Instagram. I can't remember, but I posted it as a reel. It was just me talking on the platform, and y'all wouldn't even understand, just from that 30-second video, the inboxes and the text messages that I got saying, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. And I was like, wow. Wow. I'm going to even say this. I bet you, if you look in your phone right now, you have a video of something where you've been somewhere, what you were doing, maybe you were acting silly, and you can post that without any sound and put some music on it. Reels are so captivating. Y'all, let me tell y'all, Reels is where it's at. People will look at your reel before they go to your page and look at your content. Why? Because it's a quick second video, and they can go in that reel and see what you're saying. They can like it, love it, comment, or whatever, and they keep on moving. A lot of people just go on Facebook and IG just to look at the reels, the stories. So I challenge you to either create a reel. Now, it's easy. You will need a video. You can create a reel with a photo, but I say do a video because I'm challenging y'all. We out of photos now, okay? Do a video. I love y'all though. Do a video. And you may already have one in your phone. Maybe you had an event and somebody did like a video of you speaking. And there's a way on your reel that you can put sound over the video. So you can mute the video sound and put sound or add music to your actual reel. And then you just write a post or a little sentence or two about whatever you want to say and post it. Simple as that. Some of y'all don't have to create things. It's already in your phone. Come on, it's already in your phone. If you decide to use a photo, you can use a photo because I've done it before. You can use a photo because y'all be tripping on me about going live, but I get it. You can use a photo. And let's say you got an event coming up, you can use a photo and you can put music on top of add music to the photo, which turns it into a reel, and then post it like that. Y'all got to get out of this going live phase. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you're going to create a reel today. You can use a photo if you choose. But the next time that thing say go live, we going to go live, y'all. We going live, okay? And I put the reel challenge in here because I want you guys to start creating content in all types of ways. Let me say this. I got paid from Instagram for doing reels. That's a real thing. Well, it was a real thing. But if you get to a certain place on your page where you can get monetized status, people can start sending you hearts and stars and all that kind of stuff, and you can get paid for that. That may not be your outcome or your goal, but it's a real thing. Like, there are just content creators out here who are getting paid for acting a silly person for TikTok and for IG, and they doing it for the gram, and they doing it for this, and they are getting bukus of money, and we sitting up here tripping because we going live, and they going live and getting paid because they video that went viral. But neither here or there. We do need to start making sure that we show our face. That's a part of being very transparent. And so it's so important that we do that. So yeah, so we're going to create a reel today. It won't take you that long. Use what you have in your phone. You look in your phone, go to your gallery and use what you have in your phone. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It can be something from last year, 2 years ago. Post it, tell them what you was doing, and put some music behind it. Oh, you can even create a voiceover. So a voiceover on the reel is basically you talking on top of the video. I mean, be creative. There's so many things that you can do, but be creative and just get out there and start kind of showing up just a little bit different. I know I'm pushing y'all. Listen, this is a push for me to create content for 21 days. It's a push for me too. So I'm stepping out, y'all stepping out, we all stepping out together. Okay. But that is all I have for you today. I pray that this has been a blessing to you. If you have just joined this challenge, again, sign up for the Google form to get the emails that I send out. Visit the Facebook group so you can get in a part of that, and just be transparent with a group of people who are on this challenge with you. And if you are watching day 11 for the very first time and you're like, wait, I just stumbled across this video, somebody sent it to me, then I am going to challenge you to go back and watch days 1 through 10, because it is very, very strategic. And so if you're doing day 11 today and this is your first time, and you're going to go back and do 1, and you're going to go back and do 1 and 11 for homework, it's very important. I think, especially those first couple of lives I did, we did some structures. We set up some things. We talked about consistency and how we need to show up in this season as we are on a journey to shape and transform our mind, so that when we get ready to cross over, we're not done with 2023, but when we get ready to cross over in 2024, our mindset is different. We've been shaping up a muscle, a consistency muscle of posting, and we're going to continue that challenge. Again, if you've been on this challenge for the last 10 days, then you want to make sure that you are now posting twice a day. And in the next couple of days, we're moving up to 3. Okay. We're moving up to 3. Your affirmation today is I will take the necessary steps to become more visible. Type that in the chat. I will take the necessary steps to become more visible. Create that marketing plan. Make it plain. Find places and spaces that you can show up. And I need you to make sure that you are doing exactly what you said you were going to do for this particular challenge. Okay. Listen, I have enjoyed you guys so much today. This has been very, very good. I hope that you guys are really just chewing on all of the information that I'm sharing with you, because I know this is like information overload, especially if you're very new to this. It's a lot, but that's why this is recorded on YouTube. So you can go back and listen. Go back and listen. Go back and listen. Go back and listen. And rewind, stop, pause, take notes, and do what you need to do so that you are just really chewing on this content and making sure that you are changing your mindset about social media and using it strategically. Because I think a lot of times we just use it for fun. We are not really being very strategic on how we use social media. So let's start using social media a little bit strategically. I love you guys. Again, thank you so much for joining. And I will see you guys back tomorrow for day 12. Man, day 12. Day 12. Jeez, y'all better be patting yourself on the back and tooting your horn, because you